With some top running backs on bye this week, a few others disappearing from NFL fantasy relevance the past 2 weeks, consider these sleepers to provide the NFL fantasy points you will need to win your Week 5 games. Best bet Andre Ellington. Andre Ellington should not be considered a sleeper, but he remains owned in only 10% of the top leagues. He is the passing down back in an offense that can't run effectively. In fact, Ellington also owns the best yards per carry on the Arizona team. Ellington is more than a sleeper in PPR leagues. He is a must-start with his double-digit target counts each week. In standard leagues, he has a floor of about 8 points through the air and will finish with 10 or more most weeks. Pick him up and play him. Good bet Corey Clement. Philadelphia filtered Clement in for 10 carries last week. Whenever Coach Doug Peterson talks about the running game, he mentions Clement. With Wendell Smallwood playing through a knee ailment, in a potentially high-scoring game, Clement will get 15 touches this week, including some pass targets. He finishes one drive with a touchdown and winds up with a top 20 NFL fantasy running back ranking in Week 5. Long shot DeAndre Washington. Oakland's Marshawn Lynch will be back in starting lineups this week with the expectation of the Raiders running to protect their backup quarterback. He can't run 30 times, though, and that is why DeAndre Washington is a good sleeper bet. Washington will take a couple of series from Lynch while also covering passing downs. Lynch will handle most goal line opportunities, but Washington could come up with 60 yards receiving and 40 yards rushing and always has the chance to score on a short pass. On rebound, Jay Ajayi. Melvin Gordon. The Dolphins finally get to play a game in front of their Miami fans in Week 5. Their season opener was postponed by the hurricane and their second home date was played in London. Jay Ajayi and most of the offense looked awful for the past 2 weeks, but Ajayi and the Dolphins will heat up in the warm and sunny confines of Hard Rock Stadium. Melvin Gordon is playing through a knee injury, but still approached his coach about getting more touches to find his rhythm. He goes against a Giants defense that has been disappointing against the run all season and now lists 3 of their 4 starting defensive linemen on the injury report. He is a good bet to wind up back atop the leaderboards in Week 5. So there you go. If you have an NFL fantasy question, why not send it to contact@realsport101.com so we can answer it in our weekly NFL fantasy mailbag on Wednesday. Want to share your opinion? Why not write for us? Previous post, previous, next post, next.